It was a rainy evening when Sarah arrived at the old, dilapidated mansion she had inherited from her grandmother. The house stood at the edge of a dense forest, shrouded in mist and mystery. Sarah had always heard tales of the mansion being haunted, but she dismissed them as superstitions. Determined to renovate and sell the property, she entered the house. Inside, the air was musty, and the wooden floors creaked under her feet. She found a stack of old letters and photographs in the attic, documenting a family she didn't recognize. Among the documents was a diary, written by a girl named Eliza, dating back to the 1800s. Intrigued, Sarah began to read. Eliza's diary detailed her life in the mansion, filled with sorrow and fear. She wrote about a sinister presence that tormented her family, driving them to madness and death. The final entry was smeared with what looked like blood, describing how the entity had taken her parent and was now coming for her. That night, as Sarah slept, she was awakened by a whispering sound. She bolted upright, her heart pounding. The whispers grew louder, forming words she couldn't understand. She followed the sound to the basement, where she found a hidden door. Behind the door was a small, dimly lit room. In the center of the room was a mirror, its glass cracked and dirty. As Sarah approached, she saw a faint reflection of a young girl in the mirror. Eliza. The girl's eyes were wide with terror, and her mouth moved, but no sound came out. Suddenly, the door slammed shut, and the room plunged into darkness. Sarah felt an icy hand on her shoulder and heard a voice hiss in her ear, "You're next." She turned to see a shadowy figure with hollow eyes and a twisted smile. The figure lunged at her, and she screamed. In the morning, the local authorities found the mansion empty. Sarah was never seen again, and the house fell into deeper disrepair. Locals say if you visit the mansion on a rainy night, you can hear whispers in the wind and see a shadowy figure in the windows, waiting for its next victim.